Ow now, brown cow. Ow now, brown cow. Unique, New York. No, unique, New York. Unique, New York. Oh, hello there, coaches. How's it going? I'm so glad you guys could join me here today. I really hope this makes it to you because I've been having some issues getting videos from my phone to my computer. So if they don't get it this Monday, for sure this is going to go out on Tuesday. I think I got my issues figured out, but we'll see. We have a lot of things coming up. I feel like maybe I just feel rushed. So before I get into like what needs to be done, first I want to talk about a few things. So Nolan is not with us anymore. He's not going to be coaching. And Reese is going to be taking over his group. So Reese, congratulations. You just became a lead coach. That's a big deal. Reese is going to be working with me on my dev group and then going to Coach Nolan's group, which is the Dev 111 Plus. So we're really excited about that. Reese is also planning on being one of our interns in the fall. So yeah, all that being said, I'm really happy with the staff that we have, and I'm really excited to be working with you guys. I always see you guys have smiles. I always see you guys doing the best you can for your swimmers. And we have a swim meet next weekend, and there's a couple things you need to make sure your swimmers understand. Then they understand the full meet warm-up. The warm-up that we have been doing every week in practice, that is what you have to do at the start, and that's what you do at the beginning. Splash, you're a little different. Coach Sarah, I trust you know what's going on, and you got your kids squared away. They did fantastic at the Halloween mini pre. So they can do that. And secondly, relays. We are both Dev 1 and Dev 2. I gotta look back on Dev 1, but I'm pretty sure we have relays at both, and that can be really chaotic. And if you don't teach your kids like, hey, how relays work, it's gonna be a really chaotic experience, and we still wanna get the meet started on time. So just like we talked about on Friday, part of this is being prepared. Do not assume you know how relays work and just show up to the meet and say, oh, this is gonna be great. We need you to understand that the relays are a little more chaotic at the dev level because they're mixed up with kids that they don't know, and we have to be ready. I'm gonna be giving out assignments for relays for you guys to get your kids squared away. The Dev 2 meet, we're gonna get started a lot faster with warm-up. We're not gonna take as much time as we did before, so just be ready to be on your A game. But you have 2 weeks of practice to get your kids ready to understand how the meet works, right? Our practice preparation is to get meets, to get our kids ready for meets. And then secondly, we want to be using those sticker boards. Mine, I add a sticker or two almost every single day. I really make them earn it, but it's been really cool. As the kids get better, they get a sticker. It's a big deal. So make sure you're using that, you know, because you want the kid going home and saying like, Mom, I got a sticker, or Mom, I need to get this sticker, or Mom, I got so close to getting that sticker. We want our swimmers to have goals, and part of our goals on the developmental is to teach our swimmers to have goals in swimming, right? So what we came up with was the sticker board. That's what we came up with. And it's a great way. It puts it in front of your swimmer's face. They know what they have to do, and then they have to execute, meaning they have to earn it to get the goal. We want our swimmers to learn how to earn it from the very, very beginning. So either today or tomorrow, please email out your parents that the deadline is this Friday to decline for the mini pre. Dev 2 went pretty good with no-shows. Dev 1, I think it was on the girls' side. We did pretty bad with no-shows, but we're getting better. They're still going to get billed if they don't show up, but please make sure that your families know to decline the meet. And then this Friday, please make sure your entries are done for the meet so we can have them ready to send out to families on Monday or that Friday if you're good to go. Nolan was in charge of sending those, getting the events ready, and the one for this meet is not ready, so I have to do it, which is fine, but I wasn't 100% planning on it, and I just remembered, so I'm going to be doing that today, and that's okay. Okay, so let's get into the weekly plans. For Dev 1, you're going to be finishing the first day of warm-up with kicking races. Again, teach them. We race. We swim against each other. It's fun to compete. And we're going to teach free breath timing. A big thing on free breath timing is as soon as, say you breathe to the left, as soon as your right hand enters, you breathe. And that side kicking has really been teaching them how to keep their ear on their arm. So we want to teach them free breath time. They get that head down, boom, and their head goes right back down. We call it pirate breathing. One goggle in, one goggle out. So 6-kick catch-up is actually a really good teacher, and 6-kick switch or 3-6-3. It's up to you what drills you want to do, but I just want your kids leaving the practice knowing that they breathe. Hey, when that hand enters the water, that's when they breathe. And then finish with a cannonball contest. That's a lot of fun. They don't get stickers for cannonballs, but, you know, they feel good about themselves. On the next day, you're going to review 6-kick catch-up. Just keep that stroke length. And then you're going to do the swim test on 40 if there's time. And then, I mean, you'll do the 825s on 40 swim. And then if there's time, working on flip turns. Again, a lot of our kids are getting to the 50s, and let's teach them how to flip, even if it's awful. The best way to teach a flip turn is to just have them flip in the middle of the pool. Like, just teach them how to have their body, getting that head tucked under their body. One thing I tell the kids is tuck your chin, flick your feet. Or you just have them do little rolls in the water. And it's fine if they use their arms now. Again, we just want them doing it, right? Warm-up is going to be a little different outside of the pool, so make sure you read that. We're doing jumping jacks and walking core. I just noticed I put big circles. It's actually wide twist. Wide twist walking. So yeah, and then going on to Dev 2, a little more. Again, warm up in the water is different. Please make sure you know what you're doing in there. They're using snorkels. Now, like at the swim meet, we'll just have them use kickboards still. I think that's fine. I think the snorkel will just get lost. And the kickboard, we have a bunch of extras if kids don't have one, right? So we'll use kickboards at the swim meet, but that snorkel, there's a purpose for that snorkel being there in the front, in the beginning. We just want them to get used to using a snorkel, right? 6 kicks, 625s with rotation, that's kicking on their back, rotate, rotate, rotate. And then 425s dolphin kick on their side. And then you're gonna review fly timing with 625s, one stroke fly, then free. Or you can do red line push-offs where they push off the wall, do one stroke, they stop at the red line, and then they come back. A big thing I've been doing with my groups, guys, to keep my group under control, because I have 18 to 20 in my Dev 1 group, I write on the whiteboard lanes and the order that they're going in. One, I change the leader so that they have different, they change leaders and they learn how to keep intervals, and I give them a grade after warm-up. I say, you got a C today because you didn't know what was going on and you weren't watching the clock, right? Or you got an A for the opposite. You knew what was going on, you did it correctly, the skill correctly, and you left on time every time. But you guys are going to be doing starts with underwaters. So start teaching them as soon as they hit the water. They want to do 3 to 5 dolphin kicks. Whatever you guys have been working on works great. And then get back to working on some fly timing. The next day, you're going to do backstroke progression. You know, as I'm looking at these, I have not got to watch enough Dev 2 practices. I want to know how these are going. I'd really love some feedback on the progressions. Like, is trying to do 3 or 4 drills in one practice just too much? Should we just do one thing and be excellent at it? But I'll be talking to you guys this week to let me know. And then Sarah's group, you're going to be doing 100 IMs on Saturday, okay? So get them in the water, try 100 IM. Even if you do 1 or 2, it's okay if it's awful, right? Let's be awful in November so we can be phenomenal in February. And I think on that note, that's a good time to end this. Shout out to Julia for being in the All-Star Camp this weekend. She had a lot of fun. She learned a lot. And yeah, guys, if there's any way I can help you be better, please let me know. That's what I'm here to do. I'm going to be spending time this week with Julia and Sarah Maurer on her groups, and just hang out with them and help coach a little bit. I just want to get a feel for how our groups are going. We're 3 months in, and you guys have a great day. I love you guys.